You know, everyone here keeps playing the same terrible shit game put out by EA Sports, who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing with hockey. I mean, they truly don't understand hockey. But yet, every year they come back, and hopefully one year, the 239 hockey will make online hockey great again.
No fucking clue what I just said. I imagine you guys are playing video games, so hopefully you guys get out a couple times, get some exercise, a little fresh air, not just sit in front of the Xbox. But like I said, the Hockey League 239, we need a big year from all you guys. Let's not, what's the word for it? I don't know if that's even right, because I don't know if there's, anyway. But let's have a good year. Give it your all, give it your best. When you think of Xbox, think of life, think of love, think of there's no tomorrow, no retreat, no surrender at the Xbox League 239.
This league has been around for 29 fucking years. You know, we got Yambag, the founder, who hasn't done jack shit for 28 seasons. You know, he must be a fucking Maple Leafs fan. He's at the Maple Leafs. You know, that's what he is. He's a Yambag in the Maple Leafs. I mean, they haven't been to the Stanley Cup final now in almost 60 years. I mean, not since there was only 6 teams in the league. I mean, that's a joke.
And yeah, online hockey leagues. It's a good idea. I think everything went online during 2020, didn't it? Thankfully, I was way ahead of the game. The whole YouTube thing helped me out because I'm already online. I didn't need to change anything. I just needed to stay socially distanced from myself.
Gala needs to be fucking banned. Because Gala doesn't shut the fuck up in Discord chat, and he's always fucking trolling. He's a fucking spammer who is fucking feeble and driving everyone nuts, and he needs to be out the fucking league. But no, the admins do nothing.
I just want to say hi to everyone. Brick for Vezina. I guess he deserves it. Alright, take care of yourself.
And we know it's time to free vets. Hashtag free vets.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Friday broadcast on here. My name is Mr. Hollywood. I'm coming to you guys live right here, 239 Studios. And thank God it's Friday, right? Thank God it's Friday, which means also another week in the books. That's right, week number 2 here for season 29 comes to an end. Was there more disconnect issues? Was there more booting? You better believe it here. I have the recap. I got your series results here. Now, there was only one series last night. Was it a good one? We'll see. I had the top stars out there, right? So I have the scores. As always, I got your top stud of the night. Who got it? Who won it? We'll find out. We also got your highlight of the night, top play of the night there. And a couple ad drops that went on here earlier today. I'll discuss that and a whole lot more. Welcome to the program here. I know it's Friday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully a lot of you guys are out of work, you know. If not, soon to be out of work on here. And coming up to a gorgeous weekend, supposedly. It's going to be great. We've got a big AEW pay-per-view this weekend. Cannot wait, from Wembley Stadium. Shout out there to D Mart and the crew, or the guys there, man, that to check that out. I'll probably stream it on the Discord there for you guys. But let's get started, man. Let's get started. I don't want to waste much of your guys' time on here. Where do we begin? What do you guys want to talk about here, man? Where do we dive in on here? Oh, man. I mean, stuff to discuss here. And out of all the guys to get booted, you guys boot freaking Jesus. How do you boot Jesus, man? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Nobody is safe here. But no, seriously, last night looked like it looked brutal, man. It looked tough on there. And we had the undefeated, the perfect team coming in there that was 6-0 to last night's matchup, going up against that good squad. Who had a solid run, but earlier this week had some difficult time, man, against that big C squad. They got swept. Will they rebound here in this series? So I don't have your stats image. Usually I have the stats image here for you guys, and there's a good reason why, man. There's a good reason. I want to point something out before I get into all of that, man. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of you guys on the freaking Discord, man. There's a lot of guys, all these freaking Chell community members out there, man. Want to be, hey, Hollywood, why are you being so fucking negative, man? Why you always got to bitch about this and that, man? Why you always got to be, why can't you just be positive, You know what? Because I care, man. That's right, because I fucking care. I'm one of the guys that actually gives a shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, if something happens, something doesn't happen. Yes, man, I like things to be improved. So the whole reason why stats are not in there, somebody decided not to move the series after it was already moved, after it was already dated. We knew the game was happening earlier yesterday, right? But nobody wants to move that schedule, so I can't. The way the website works, man, is if if you're not gonna move the schedule, then don't allow for rescheduling. Period. You know what I mean? I mean, move the series. I know Yam tried to do it earlier today. Unfortunately, he's not the very high tech, kind of guy to do so. But because it's still indicated the 29th, on there, it won't let you put the stat on there. So unfortunately, it's not here. But I have it here, man. I have all these stats, the scores here for you guys. I took a pen and paper. That's right, man. I wrote it down here, So you guys have that, because who knows? I don't know when that update's gonna happen on there. But listen, for the guys that come out and say, "Oh, it's not a big deal. Who cares? It's not a big deal. Oh, we don't have actual team names on the website. Who gives a shit, right?" Like, come on, man. I mean, seriously. I mean, this is stuff that needs to be fixed. That should be fixed. I don't like to come out here, man, and complain about this. I don't like to bitch, man. But, when I see something that's something like that should be fixed, no question. I mean, I shouldn't even be requesting or asking for it, man. It should have been done. Boom, done. You know, here we are heading week 3. We don't even have fucking team names on the website. What good does that do, man? What good, forget about trying to move a freaking scheduled game to another one, and we can't even get a team name adjusted with their freaking team logo. Why are these captains sending in their team names, photos right away before the season starts? You guys make it a mission. Hey, you guys gotta send in the team names. We need logos out here, man. For what, man? We ain't even utilizing those, man. So, that's where I come with that. And then with the whole stats thing, I mean, if there's only one guy that's working the back, I mean, that's got to change. I mean, there's no backup. There's no, shit happens. This guy's been fucking moving to Tennessee for like the last freaking month here. How long does it freaking need to be moved? Maybe I shouldn't get there. But listen, man, Sniper's a good dude, man. I'm not going to get on his case, man. But for that not to occur, it's unfortunate. Hopefully they get this shit fixed, man. Hopefully season 30. I know it's NHL 23, so maybe so. Just want to give a shout out to everybody in here so far, man. Kill, man. Shout out to him, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Fuck him, Holly. You do you. I try to, man. I try to listen. I try to keep the negative out, to try to continue, my way forward on here, because if I don't, I start going crazy as well, start going nuts on there, and like I said, it's I'm not here to just freaking badmouth about the league and stuff. I'm here to say, things gotta be fixed, things gotta be corrected on there. Obviously, I'm trying this season to get the stats put in there for you guys. But if the system won't allow me, where captains are giving me the photos and everything on there, there's very little what I could do, what I'm capable of doing. So let's go to the series, man. Enough that. I don't want to waste any more time on that. I said good against Lomansky on there. Like I said, so the connections issues occur, and one in particular, Jesus, man. I mean, the guy was on the Discord. I don't know where he got the logs or whatever showing the IPs and all. That's crazy. That's whack. But I guess, hey, listen, anything could happen. So I know he got changed. Kim Dange came in for a couple games. Lomansky, I think, played defense in one of the games. Cobb came in. Sauce might have switched wing from right wing to left wing. You even saw Yambag in this series on there. So there was a lot of changes. Each game had a different line. I don't know the amount of disconnects this series had. It might have topped it, as the most. And right from the start, game 1. Now, game 1, there was a point in this game where I'm looking at it. I'm thinking, did the game freeze on here? Because everybody's just standing on there. But it was a penalty shot. I actually got the highlight here. I'm going to bring that up on this. So there was a penalty shot awarded, and there was a restart. So everybody had to just wait there, for the time to come down. I never seen anything like this before. But I'll roll the clip here. So that's, I believe that's Sports SX taking a penalty shot. So he's got to wait here for the time to wind out and get the penalty shot going here. 1-on-1 with the goalie. I don't know what the goalie's thinking right now, man. He's looking at that clock or he's looking at Sports X. But here he goes. Breakaway. Forehand, backhand, forehand, shot, goal, counts. So that was the penalty shot. Ended up being a 7-2 final on this. As a result, Sports would put up two additional goals. He had 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. And how about the captain also having a hat trick here? 3 goals, 3 assists, 6 points of the 7 goals scored. 7-2 blowout. Game 2 on here, not much different. Much of the same here. So Sports right away gets the early goal in that first period. Kim Dange ends up taking a penalty, which costs them because Good puts in the power play goal. So they make it 2-0 right off the back. And then Sports getting the hat trick. Good, a goal, 4 assists, 5 points. He had a point on every goal here. 5-1 final. So they take the first 2. Not only did Good give Lomansky their first loss here this season, he also gave them their first series loss on here. And he was going for a sweep here, game 3. Now, Game 3, if you're going to watch any games, this is the game. Unfortunately, I don't think we had a stream for Game 3. But I heard it was good. I mean, I looked at the stats here. I mean, this is as even as it gets. Time on attack, 544 to 544. Identical. Shots on goal, 9-9. Faceoffs even were close. I think it was like 9-10. The only difference here was hits. 15 in favor for Lomansky, 12 for Good. Maybe that's why I won them, because it was a close game here. So Good had the 2-1 lead heading into that third period. But then Freak rallies back, ties the game up, and then Lomansky, with like 44 seconds remaining in this game, that third period, gets the game winner, prevents the sweep, ends up with 2 points here out of this series, out of this craziness last night. And 2-1 series win for Good. So that's all I got for that. That was the only series. Like I said, it's going to be probably a quick show here. Player of the night, no doubt here, man. I'm Not Even Good. He was great last night. I'm talking about 6 goals, 7 assists, 13 points in this series here. So shout out to him. And I also have, it was an own goal to end it. Oh, man, that's got to hurt, man. Hey, I mean, I guess good scoring on both ends of the ice. So as long as it goes in the puck, in the net, I guess it's all right. I do have, I picked a highlight here of the, now I didn't have all 3 games, unfortunately. Johnny Bales actually did not stream last night. I was surprised because this man does not take a day off. And, so good on him, man. I mean, he deserves it on there. You know, it's a very, I don't remember the last time I seen him take a day off. So, you know, this stuff happens. You know, family first, obviously on there. It's the summer season. Why not? But shout out to him. I know he'll be back next week, Monday night there for you guys. So my highlight clip here, I'm going to roll a clip here. Let's take that one off. Highlight clip of from last night. Top goal here. I love this one. So it was in the third period here, 2-0 Illuminati. I forget how many disconnects. But if battle for the puck on the boards here. Ozzy gets it, the spin around, backhand pass over the Good on the other end with the goal. What a beauty. I've been waiting for Ozzy to do this, I don't know, since like season 8 or 5. When was it when was those Wolves teams, man? So he puts the spin around pass. Nobody does the spin pass better than Ozzy right there. Absolutely beauty. There's your highlight of the night. I mentioned the player of the night. There wasn't any trades that happened, but there might be coming up. I heard some stuff in the locker rooms, man. I can't release right now, but there may be some additional moves coming up. But there was an add and drop on here now. I don't know what you guys feel about this one. Big C deciding to drop Buck Neeson on here. Teammate of Trey there for the last 2 seasons. And he's giving them the boot, and he's picking up Believe instead. I don't know if I agree with this, man. I mean, I look at this. I understand he's got Dom Silva, right? One of the nights. Buck Neeson was a full-time guy, so maybe trying to get a part-time guy in there so he rotates in. The problem I have here, Dom Silva's righty only, right? You know, so that means Trey's got to play lefty, you know. But Believes a left defenseman only. So now what you're causing here, and I never like when this happens, you're as good as Trey may be, man. You're having Trey play lefty one night, and then you're having playing righty the other night, man. And you're mixing that up on there. That could cause confusions. You could turn out to an odd guy when you're on the lefty spot playing righty, vice versa. So I don't know if I agree with that move. I thought, unless maybe it's availability issue or what the case may be. What do you guys think there, man? Would you move a Buck Neeson on there? I thought those guys were boys, man. They looked good last 2 seasons now, but I guess all good things come to an end sometime, right? So he's out. Believe will be in. Now, I've heard some good things about Believe. He's been moved around. He's been dropped. I know he was on Pale Squad at one point. He might have been on a different squad before. Picked up from waivers, dropped to waivers, now picked up again. We'll see if this is the final resting place there for Believe, part of that Big C squad. Rob intercepted, and it went in. Okay, so that was the own goal. Okay, that game winner. The game that Yambag keeps talking about on here, man. That it was such a big asset, too. He wanted me to put the stats on there just because he did play last night, filling in there for the waiver spot. But it is what it is, man. I mean, what are you gonna do? Hopefully, next week's different. Hopefully, people stop playing the goddamn beta, man. I'm looking at you, Drug Man. Ain't you have to wait for October? Wait to play the actual thing, man. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. We'll see what happens. And anybody in charge of the site, man, let's get things updated, man. Get those team names, get those team logos. And let me input the stats, man. You gotta move the dates around so stats could be entered. We've been doing great here. Week 2 already, you know what I mean? We got half the season done, over with. And I think a lot of guys have enjoyed it so far, you know what I mean? I mean, having the stats the next day or the day of, actually, with the show and together, it's 2 things mix in well, with that. Plus the your regular streams with Johnny Bales on the nights. I mean, you can't beat it. We said we're gonna go all out media force here this season. We got the signups in like 3 days for the season, so things are happening. Things are happening on there. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you're on the Discord there, they are taking applications for admin. So if you guys know anybody or you yourself want to help out, looks like these guys do want to get a hand on there, which is great. It's always good to have, extra help if needed on there. So check that in the announcements section. And Young Kelch always looking for captains. So interested on there. It's never too early. Put your name in there for the upcoming season 30, which will be, I assume it'll be on NHL 24, although Pale Poner mentioned otherwise, but we'll see what happens. That's all I got here for you guys, man. If there's any questions, comments in the chat, I'll take them. If not, I'm going to try to produce a show this Sunday, but it's going to be difficult because that pay-per-view, I'll be at the pool and stuff. We got a barbecue going. We'll be watching it outdoors. The pay-per-view is actually at 1 p.m., so it's during the day, which is great. But those pay-per-views go like for 4 or 5 hours, man. So I'll see how I'll feel. I'll try to get on Sunday night. Maybe I'll do like more of a weekly base show, or I'll put in more highlights, man. Let me know what you guys think. I'm always up for ideas, suggestions, Oh, I forgot to mention, man, before I do sign out on there, the write-ups, man. So the write-up just posted a few moments ago. This is the series from last night, man. Yeah, these write-ups are great. This is what separates 239 from any other fucking league out there. They, when you win a series, you get to freaking bury your team in the write-up. And this was just well done here by good. There's the wiring, man, on the internet stuff we were talking about, discussing. Some of these GIFs, images are just tremendous. These guys put in a lot of work. So make sure you guys take a read on there and leave a comment, man. Leave a like and stuff because, that's what motivates these guys to do more. This I love. Fucking guy jumping off the bridge, man. So then that's supposed to be the Clit team, Lubensky and them from last night. Doing the only thing they can do after being embarrassed. Oh, man, you gotta love it. Jesus must have been the first one in there, man. But so make sure you guys give the read on there. Like I said, give them a like and stuff. You could check that out right on the website, 239hockey.net, or in the Discord. They got the link for that. And, like I said, it separates us from anybody else. You got the write-ups. You got your live streams. You got your weekly recap shows on here. You got stats. And you can't beat it, man. 239 Hockey, going strong. I'll see you guys next week, man. Everybody enjoy your weekend. And Mr. Hollywood, sign out, fellas.